Hello everybody, this is Doc and Matt. Matt's behind the camera. We just got back from Oshkosh and we had one of the best weeks that we've had in I don't know how long. So, we're going to talk to you today about some things that we saw there and some things that we learned about, and we want you guys, especially if you're building, to be able to use what we found that are excellent, which is called a grip lock tie. We use these in place of zip ties, and the nice thing about these is that they have a rubber type contact surface that's going to go against your engine mount or whatever that you're going to mount the tie on. Okay? If you look at this real close, there's on this particular tie, there's blue. They come in multiple different colors. But this is a rubber grooved or extruded, I guess it's rubberized contact surface, which allows no dirt to get underneath. And as I understand it, it's the dirt that vibrates underneath the regular zip ties that causes degradation of the metal part that's underneath it, and then eventually, especially if you're using it on aluminum, can erode through, and then you can have leak fuel or whatever fluid is going through the tube that you're putting it around, and could cause a fire or some kind of major structural damage. I was a bit of a skeptic on the fact that these would erode through the metal, but at Oshkosh they actually had aluminum tubing where a zip tie had been placed around it, and you could see where it actually cut through the aluminum tubing and perforated into the lumen or the cavity of the tube itself, and whatever would have been in there would have leaked out. So we're in the process of changing these gradually on our engine. But if you're building an airplane, just start out and use these in your building process. Another interesting thing is that they come in packages of 100, 40, and 15. They come in different colors and different lengths, and you can get a hold of Grip Lock on the internet and see what you want, and then decide what colors you want. And of course, we picked blue because we have a blue airplane. So I'd highly encourage utilization of these in your building project. But Matt would like to talk to you about some of his applications utilizing these, especially on the quick release tab.
The cool thing about these grip lock ties is that, with them being reusable, I can actually use them for not just stuff with keeping Paradox, well maintained with the wiring and protect the shielding of all of our wires, but they actually saved me a lot of time and hassle with GoPro mounts. So a lot of the times with the in-flight cams and some of these other ones that require, a rubber strap to secure everything in place, you end up sometimes with this really, really long dog tail at the end. Well, the nice thing about these is you can actually put these together. I'm going to actually zoom in here a little bit. You can actually complete the loop. But the other cool thing is, instead of having to waste a whole bunch of extra dollars on possibly even buying a new rubber strap for all these in-flight cams and some of these other ones that you use for the eye struts, whether it's for my Citabria or for the Model 12 or for the S2C, we can use these interchangeably, and we can actually make the whole process a lot faster. It looks a lot sleeker. And the other thing too is that you don't have to worry about things flapping in the wind, coming loose, and disrupting the paint. So that's also a really nice benefit of that too. I even actually use them, since I'm a musician, to help keep all my gear organized, whether it's instrument cables or microphone cables or anything that requires live sound. They've been a super big help for me as I'm going from place to place, playing at different churches and different performances. So that's been a huge help as well.
Hey, thanks for being here, guys. And if you liked our content, hit the like button, and even better yet, if you would, subscribe, because we're going to have a bunch of new videos coming out on different topics. One is going to be flooring for your hangar. We have a concrete preservation treatment that is great, and we'd like to share that with you. We also have some ideas on runway maintenance. We have a grass strip. We also have lighting on it, and there's always things that we have to do to keep everything maintained. It's a sort of a battle against ground squirrels and badgers, but there's a lot of good things we can show you on that too. So those will be coming in the future, so stay tuned.
More to come. We'll see ya.